guys, you know us. Now it's time to meet the bullies. Alrighty, we are on our way to go get Buster out. Buster is a really good family dog. He's this red lion right here. He's really friendly, and he loves to train. Dad will get you out, I promise. Come on. Buster, he's very friendly. His favorite thing to use as a toy is a stick.
Buster comes from the legendary Jurassic Bully Showtime. His pedigree is stacked with legends in the red lion community. He's 138 pounds and still growing. He's still got another 6 months of growing. I expect him to be at least 150. He is probably our gentlest, most loving dog. He's our biggest, but he's also, he is so chill. He has about 15 minutes coming out of his kennel where he's super energetic and loves to play, but most of the time, Buster just prefers to Netflix and chill.
I just want a dog that is very calm, just will just snuggle with me, and just so cute, and he's just oh.
As far as temperament goes, his temperament's perfect. Well, Buster will be up for stud if anybody's interested in using him. As far as red lion goes, his structure is perfect. He will add size and structure to any program, and we have a breeding plan for Buster and Kai. Probably is going to be about 6 months. So if you're interested in getting you a blockbuster, let us know.
Alrighty guys, the next dog is Ellie. She is 9 months old. She is my dad's piece. My dad raised her since she was just a puppy, about this tall, that long.
Ellie is our only pocket bully. She come from Texas. She come from Up One Bullies. Her dad was a grand champion Diesel. Drove almost all the way to Texas to get her. Don't tell everybody this, but she might be my favorite. I'm a big dog guy, but I get one pocket and she just
Ellie, she is very good trained. Whenever she was a puppy, we had her on a stacked box because we were gonna put her in stacking contest. And if we did one pocket bully that stands nice, one that is very good trained, she would be one of the first ones to win, I bet.
This is a stack. That's what you do in a dog show. You just want their back straight, their feet square, standing up. Yes, good girl, good girl, good girl. Free.
If you follow me, we are gonna go see a dog named Kai.
Kai is from the legendary Teddy. Her dad is a 160-pound legend in the bully community. She will be having a litter with Buster. Their pedigrees should match up, and they should produce some of the most phenomenal red lion dogs the world's ever seen. They're both incredibly correct for red lions. She is a very big female. She's 110 pounds, and she's also the litter mate to our stud Toro. She is his sister. There is no people aggression in her, but she is protective. I have a couple dogs that if you was breaking into my house, there's a couple that I would pick to grab as far as my bullies, and she'd be one of them.
You see how big she is now. I wonder how big her stomach is gonna be whenever she's pregnant. Cause I bet it's gonna be huge, touching the ground or something.
She's gonna be a great mother. She's actually one of the best with puppies. Like she's so gentle with the puppies.
She's really sweet.
Toro is also from the legendary 𝒑𝒐, biggest bullies 𝒑𝒐, from the Viet Sharks Red Lion Bully pedigree. Toro is definitely an alpha male. He's definitely strong-willed, but that's what I prefer. He's extremely motivated. If I ever had somebody breaking into my house, Toro would be the one I grab. That's why he sleeps. He doesn't sleep in a kennel or nothing. He sleeps next to my bed. Toro, heel! He's very high energy, but he's also very loving. Hey, Toro. Yeah. I used to be able to win when we wrestled by straddling, and the other, like 2 weeks ago, he stood up with my 200 pounds on his back. So this is the kind of temperament and personality where e-collars and prong collars come in useful, because obviously Toro's all muscle. Obviously, he's high energy. If he really wanted to do something, I don't believe there would be any stopping him. So it's good just to have that. Really, he's e-collar trained, and when you put the e-collar on him, it takes some of this hyperactivity away. Like, he knows it's game time and he's on his game.
Fancy is 2 years old. She's
not 2 yet.
She's almost 2 years old. She's very cute and she loves people. Sweet and loving and a little cutie.
Look at her eyes. It doesn't just scream Fancy to you. Hey, come on. Come on. Fancy is from legendary Top Dog Bullies bloodline. She's actually a combination of Top Dog and Bossy. She is another one, like when you first let them out, they're all super high charged and high energy, but she's another one that has the perfect temperament. Like, she likes to Netflix and chill. Fancy has a perfect temperament. She likes to sit on your lap. She likes to watch movies and chill, but she also can be very active. Her and Toro run this yard like it's insane to watch them. And you just saw Toro. Can you imagine them two? They're play buddies. Fancy will be coming into her third heat here in about a month. We have an amazing breeding plan for her. We will let you guys know all the details as soon as we're for sure about it. I want a dog that will lay and watch a movie with me, but also is up to go out and go hiking, that is able to do physical activity, that likes to train. So you kind of get the both of best worlds, and that is what Kingdom Bully Kennels wants to breed. This, if I had to visually describe Fancy's temperament, this is it. She gives the best hugs. She is a little bit codependent. This is where she wants to be. And she has a crazy way. If you're holding your phone, she will knock it out of your hands and say, "You're gonna look at me and only me." So it makes sense. So we call her Fancy. She knows that she's fancy and she wants all the attention and all the loving. You're just so beautiful. We just trained a dog called Ghost. He was on our social media a lot. Very, very big, awesome, amazing bull. Come here and did really well with his training. And the people, Keep It Bully Productions, had her and showed her to me, and I just fell in love with her. She is a Morpheus granddaughter, amazing pedigree. Obviously, she is a blue merle. Her collaring is just some of the most beautiful markings I've ever seen. So we decided we would add her to our program. She's only been with us, I want to say 30 to 45 days she's been with us. She's still in the beginning phases of her training. Ren, good girl, but she's doing really well. Super lovable personality. She's kind of goofy. But between her and the next bully we're going to show you guys, which is Bossy's Lagatha, we have got the pedigree and the collaring covered. Like, she's going to produce blue merles. I think my plan is her first breeding, I'll probably take her to a chocolate try, and we'll produce chocolate merles. But she's big. She's 5 months, and I'm starting to think she's going to be a pretty big girl. Which they all are, but I mean bigger than the norm. She might end up being our biggest girl. So we're having a lot of fun. We're putting in a lot of work. I've got training 2 puppies at once is a handful. 1 puppy is a handful. 2 is double trouble. She is a Bossy. She's from Bossy Kennels in California, which, if you ask me, this is my opinion, is probably the #1 bully breeder in the world. They've produced just so many amazing, phenomenal dogs that I've been following on social media for years. Her pedigree, she comes from Trixie and Loki are her parents, both amazing, phenomenal dogs. And her grandpa is the famous Bossy's Good Bar. So when it comes to these dogs, you pay for pedigree. It's just like anything else, you know, it's a name brand. But I've been doing this for 2 years now and watching and paying attention to social media, and I consistently see Bossy put out amazing dogs. So I wanted to add them to our, you know, like I said earlier, our goal is to create our own bloodline. If you want to create the best, probably a good idea to add in the best, right? So in my opinion, this is the best. Yes, see, I've only had her for a couple weeks. Speak. Good girl. She's doing pretty good. Come. They have what's called a puppy nanny service they plugged me into, where it's a service. All they do is they accompany dogs. Bossy obviously sells dogs all over the world. So you have a woman that is certified to train therapy dogs, and she rides with the dog on a plane, and that's what she does. It's a great service. I appreciate it dearly, and I think we might expand our business someday to get into that because it's profitable.